everybody? It's your boy Sehatha, the all-purpose oracle medium at large and prognosticator extraordinaire known to the world as the Blind Seer. I am back again this week, finally getting out the elemental sign readings. I know I didn't get to it last week. My kids needed me, and it will happen again. So my apologies. I really do appreciate your patience. I am a single father, and my kids come before everything else, and sometimes all I can do is focus on the work that I get paid for and not do so much of the free stuff. So I do appreciate the patience and the people that do stick with me, because some people bail over that, and oh well. I mean, more people stay than ever leave, so I'm not worried about it. We're going to do earth signs this time. My favorite deck, the one that I use in every reading that I do, got ruined. Something got spilled on it, and all the cards got stuck together and weren't able to save them. So I'm back to using my original Rider-Waite basic deck until I can afford a replacement, because it was like a $60 tarot deck that I bought with money I made doing readings, and it's my favorite card set ever, and I'd really prefer not to use anything else. But we're gonna get through this. I'll make it work. And camera's a little crooked. Oh, independent production, guys, so you gotta work with me on stuff. Anyway, we're going to do earth signs. We'll do the shuffle. These cards are a little bit bigger and take up a lot more room on the table, so try to do this without getting them in the floor and all over the room. Alright, got our pendulum. So what we want is whatever reading will be the most beneficial for the earth signs in the audience, the earth signs in the lives of anyone watching, for my business, for my channel, and for everyone involved. To the left. Everything has been to the left today. It's fine with me. I'm left-handed and left-hand path, so all of this works out in my favor. I'm not going to complain. Anyway, we'll get to the earth signs. I'll finish my cigarette. I started in the last video where I almost set the carpet on fire. It's one of those days, y'all. One of those months, one of those lifetimes. I don't know. It's been like this for a while. It's maddening. I'm managing somehow. Anyway, we'll start with Taurus. Taurus, you have the Three of Cups inverted. So, something is preventing your emotional growth right now. There are emotional lessons that you aren't processing or aren't learning from the experience that you're having for some reason or another. The Four of Pentacles inverted. You are not being careful with your physical energies, with your finances, with your living arrangements, situation, whatever, career, things like that. You're not taking any steps to conserve these things or being in any way restrained in your efforts. So perhaps that's the thing. You're going too hard in this money-making career type direction, and it's not hitting you on an emotional level like you should, like you need it to. It's not the fulfilling thing that you expected it to be. Things are out of balance. Justice inverted. So you are going to have to correct this imbalance, because it's only going to get worse. The more energy you pour into this without taking care of yourself and without taking proper precautions for your physical safety and financial and fiscal well-being and for basic survival needs and things like that, you're running yourself ragged. And that imbalance will eventually affect you in much bigger ways. So you got to be careful about that. You have to be more mindful, Taurus. You guys tend to be a little bit stubborn, and you go like full charge at whatever it is that you want to do, especially with this being an earth energy type thing. You're going to ignore your own feelings of exhaustion and the toll that it's taking on you, and you're going to go all for it. And that's a good trait to an extent. But once you're past the point where you're harming yourself, then it's really become toxic, and it's not something to be proud of anymore. So you have to be mindful of that, and you have to pay attention to this imbalance in your life, or it's going to end up hurting you more in the long run. And I wish you the best of luck with that, Taurus. We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo, the Wheel of Fortune inverted. You feel like you are out of alignment with your destiny. The situation that you are in feels like it is not something that is suited to you or that fits with your energy or your image of yourself and where you should be in your life. You feel like something has interrupted your destiny, intervened in your fate. It's the Seven of Cups inverted. So your mind is very focused on like fears and anxieties that you're having right now. Your thoughts are about the negative side of your emotional spectrum and trauma that you may have felt in the past. And that could be why you feel like you're out of alignment with yourself, because you're looking only at the worst parts of what has happened to you and thinking about what could possibly go wrong. And this negative headspace, it will take you out of alignment, and that's probably where you're sensing that from. The Hierophant. You have to rely on the wisdom and the coping skills that you've developed throughout your life. This is nothing new to you. This is not a situation you haven't found yourself in before. You know better than to give in to these fears and these doubts and this reminiscing about your trauma and reopening old wounds just for the sake of, I don't know, like I said, cathartic nostalgia. That's not doing you any good, and you're smarter than this. You have the experience to pull yourself out of this if you try. And I encourage you to do that, because this path doesn't get anyone anywhere in life. So I really wish you the best of luck with that. Try not to focus on your fears, and don't worry about where you're supposed to be in life. The Norns weave a very tangled web, and we don't always see where it leads. So it's not up to you to decide what your destiny or your fate is. Believe me, I've been surprised so many times. I never thought I'd be doing this. This isn't what I expected at all. So don't assume that just because what you think should happen isn't happening, that you're not on the path you should be on. And I wish you the best of luck with that, Virgo. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Six of Pentacles, the ideal living arrangement, career path, situation. Everything in your physical energy, your earthly sphere is going well for you right now, which is a very rewarding thing for Capricorn, because you guys are like serious workaholics, and that stability has got to be very fulfilling for you. The Three of Pentacles. This is going to be a time of growth. That stability is going to continue to increase. You're going to be more and more in charge of your own situation and have more power over your immediate surroundings and your physical earthly world. So congratulations on that. It seems like you're leveling up, Capricorn. And this newfound stability and this new enjoyment of your situation is something that's going to continue to grow and increase for you over time if you nurture it. This isn't going to change. Death inverted. Like I said, this is your new normal, Capricorn. So breathe a sigh of relief and lean into it, because this is something that it's not going to go away. It's not going to change. It's just going to continue to grow. Things are going to stay stable for you, and they're going to get better. And I really wish you the best of luck with that. With that, I'm going to call this one a wrap, and I'm going to move on to the next two videos and try to get these posted as fast as possible. I really hope that these readings were helpful, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to toss a coin to your seer, there's plenty of links in the description below where you can find a way to do that. And you can check those out while you're hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notifications whenever I post new videos. Be sure to check me out at Real Blind Seer on Facebook and Blind Seer Official on Instagram. I am available for personal readings if you need any help or information or want any further insight on anything from the videos or anything going on in your life. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope that I will see you all next time.